These Warriors are killing me, man. Oh so fresh, oh so smooth. It's your boy Eli back with the groove, and today is another day, and there's once again no shortage of things to talk about, so let's get right into it. The Warriors, they recently lost last night, and it's not looking good for them on the road. They find ways to win when they're at home. I mean, they're not the greatest. They don't have like the best home record, so it's not exactly polar opposites. You could still see there's problems in their game no matter where they are. We're definitely playing terrible on the road with a record of 7-25. That's third worst in the league. Only the Rockets and the Spurs have a record that's worse than that, and they're looking at Victor Wembanyama and they're like,
oh, pick me! Oh, I know, me!
The fact that, you know, we're trying to compete and we are still doing this bad on the road, it's pretty sad. Andrew Wiggins hasn't played. He hasn't played for a while. I think he's missed about 9 consecutive games, including the one against the Thunder. So we're just waiting to see when we can get him back. It does seem like he'll be returning very soon. And by very soon, I mean in the next game, hopefully against the Grizzlies. If not, he might return the game after that. Our defense stinks, so we definitely need him. And how bad we are playing defense, I mean, it just shows you against the OKC Thunder. Once again, we gave up 137 points. That's just unacceptable, because at home we give up about 108, 109 on average, but once we're away we add about 10 more points to that, and we're giving up about 119 points a night. The good news is, I guess, Curry is officially back, and he looks like he's better than ever. He just dropped 40 points on some pretty insane efficiency. Curry was 10 of 16 from deep. That's amazing. And 14 of 23 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, which he actually does not get that many free throw shots. He doesn't get that superstar whistle, as we like to call it, but he played about 35 minutes and had 6 total rebounds, 7 assists. But even with all that, he was still a -2 in the plus minus, so there's that. But then again, everybody was in the minus except for Jonathan Kuminga and Draymond Green, which speaking of Draymond, we all saw that play there. Yeah, so he doesn't get the ball, he's wide open, and he gets very frustrated, and he just gives up on the play completely. And as you can see, he's not even in the frame anymore by the time they run in transition, because Klay tries to give him the ball and he's just like out of it at that point, and it's a turnover. And they had about 30 points. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they had 30 points off of turnovers, which is terrible, because we turned over the ball way too many times. They turned over the ball 21 times in total against this team here, so that's pretty bad. Now Shea did come back, Alexander, and he scored 33 points, and that was it's just way too many points to give up to. I mean, he is definitely an elite player, so I mean, I guess it's kind of acceptable, but we let everybody score. I mean, Jay Williams had 15 points. I didn't even know who that was before this game. Josh Giddey, he had 70 points. Dort had 18 points. I mean, I don't even know Dort for shooting. I know him more for defense, and he had 18 points. So Wiggins, not Andrew, Aaron Wiggins, who I didn't know before this game either, he had 13 points, but I actually do like the way he plays the game. Yeah. So after Jordan Poole didn't give the ball to Draymond Green and he was frustrated, that was, I believe it was some point in the first half, and the second half he went 0 for 7 to start. And well, just for the half in general, he had no points, and I don't know if he was like scared or something like that. I mean, we're not good with shooting on the road. Our 3-point percentage was terrible. As a team, we went 20 of 51, and half of that was from Steph alone, and another 5 was from Klay. So as a team, aside from Steph and Klay, we made about 5 threes throughout the course of an entire game, and we took 51, and you know, still take away the 15, but that would be, and that's terrible. But it doesn't look so bad overall, because Curry was lights out. So as a team, we actually was 39.2% from deep, which is not terrible. So now the question is, can they turn things around? And I don't know, honestly. Looking at this team, they they're very streaky. It's like they could play good, but they can also evidently play bad. And I want to mention Mike Brown because I was just talking about him today, especially with the Kings taking second seed in the West. Mike Brown was such a amazing coach, and he was our defensive coach. I mean, Steve's job was more of the offense, but now since he has to stretch himself defensively as well, he just never was our defensive guy. And I really wish we could have kept Mike Brown, because we're looking at the Kings right now and they are second in the West versus us being 5, which is actually crazy because nobody expects the King to do anything. I don't think they're gonna do much in the playoffs, but you never know. I wouldn't doubt Mike Brown as well as he's been doing so far. We're not very good with playing the bigger teams, as we saw from the loss to the Lakers, and we have to play the Bucks after the Grizzlies game, so the upcoming schedule is definitely not a easy schedule. We have to play the Grizzlies, then the Bucks, then the Suns, then the Clippers, then the Hawks, then the Grizzlies again. Then we have to play the Rockets and the Mavericks, and that's just the next 8 games. So we have 16 games left, so we'll see what we're able to do in that time. Hopefully turn things around, specifically on the road, because if we can't win in the road, we're looking at maybe a play-in tournament. But I think we have 9 games left on the road, so if we go like something terrible like 2-7 or even worse, which is possible at the way we've been playing. As far as where we'll end the season, I'm not very sure. I'm hoping we could take the 4 seed, but that looks kind of impossible as it is. So realistically, I'm hoping, and I think we could definitely take the 5th seed. It shouldn't be that difficult at all. So I'm hoping by the time everything is said and done, we have the 4th seed. But with the Grizzlies and what's been going on with them, they might be coming down. So maybe we can take a 4 seed and the Suns will actually go up. But 4 or 5 seed would be ideal. 3 would be great. But anyways, that's all for today. You guys let me know what you think about the Warriors, where their seed will end. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. And until next time, peace out.